The Milwaukee Bucks have won their second championship in franchise history, and it only took 50 seasons to do so. Khris Middleton and his team become the fifth team to overcome an 0-2 deficit to win the championship. And, well, it was not the first time they faced an 0-2 deficit in a series this postseason, but the second time as well. Khris, thank you so much for taking the time to join us. Can you describe what it took for this team to not just win a championship, but to do so in comeback fashion and win 4 games in a row?
It took everything out of us. We never gave up on ourselves. We were down 0-2 to a great team. We came back home, talked to ourselves about those first 2 games and what we needed to change, what we need to do better. Guys went out there and executed the game plan perfectly.
Khris, my question is why, in terms of the confidence and belief that you guys had in yourselves, being down 2-0, not only in this series, but also in the last series, down 2-0. Where did that confidence and that belief and that calm, cool demeanor just come from in terms of all of you collectively coming together and believing that you can come back when the odds were so against you?
We watched film. What I love about this team, everybody, watches film. Everybody, tries to study the game. We saw our mistakes. We all talked about what we need to do, what we need to do better, what we, got to stop doing. And we came out there and we executed. That's what it's all about, having guys in the locker room that always believe that, never get too down on themselves, never get too high on themselves, no matter we win or lose. That's what it takes. Every single guy was always locked in, no matter what. And they came in, guys off the bench that didn't play some series or, were just on the bench talking to us. They always stay locked in and stay ready for us.
Khris, talk about the mental makeup or the mentality that you have to because you're basically the closer on this team. When it comes down to the last 3-4 minutes of any close ball game, they're calling plays for you. And you have come up very big for this team in the playoffs. And some nights the shots haven't been falling, but guess what? You get into the fourth quarter and you find a way to ignite and hit those shots. Talk about that role on this team and your confidence in those moments.
Just reading the game. Tonight, a couple nights ago, they were blitzing me in a lot of pick and rolls, a lot of different situations. And, just trying to find an open man out of that and let my teammates play to find their advantages. And then, at some point, they got to make a choice whether they're going to double team or let, me and Giannis playing the pick and roll. And after that, I've been doing it all season where I know where my spots come, my shots that I've always worked on, plays that we always worked on. So it just comes down to getting those spots and just being confident knowing that, you worked on these shots before, so just have trust in it.
Khris, you and I talked about it a little bit yesterday for Shooter's Paradise, but can you explain to the fans that the first time you met Giannis, what you thought of him and what you think of him today?
He laughed out loud.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want him to tell you our conversation. Go ahead, Khris. Go ahead.
We definitely had our battles. He believed that he could beat him. He could beat me. I believe that he didn't have a chance against me. But that's what you love, a guy that's going to compete, that feels he's better than you no matter what. The performance that he had tonight was amazing. He led us, when we were down and put us on his back and told us, just feed him. He told him don't settle, and he didn't do that. He forced his way down the paint to the free throw line, and he changed the game for us. Phoenix, they had control of the game for the most part in that the second quarter, a little bit of the third quarter. But to have a teammate like him that, I've seen grow as a player, as a person, as a man, it's amazing to be on this ride with him.
Khris, so many people have talked about the mid-range shot not being the shot in the NBA anymore. And while you do shoot the 3, you're a killer in the mid-range. Again, what gives you the confidence to stay true to yourself, block out the noise, but yet execute your game?
Just being myself, like you said, have a conversation with our coaching staff, let them know what I see, what I feel, what I can't do. A lot of teams, they believe in threes and layups. I'm not a guy that can really get to the rim as much. So it's just, baiting the defense. They got I'm going to drive for a floater, a layup, lob to Giannis, and next thing you know, I'm just stopping. I'm on my little comfortable spots where I can get a nice shot off.
Well done, by the way. How many interviews have you done live on television after having sipped champagne and smoked a cigar?
Yeah, I'm trying to hold it together.
I'm shocked
All
right
right,
now.
Charleston, South Carolina. Easy, Charleston, South Carolina.